A for effort because he has not played competitive basketball in a year, and he's trying to dunk on these kids.
Yeah.
See, this is how it used to look dunking.
Get your legs up under you first, Melo.
Right?
Floater off the glass.
Right?
Yeah, my boy came back first night and tried to bang on somebody.
Right. But again, you know, when you hit your mid-30s,
you use the floater. When you hit your mid-30s, use the floater.
He's going to make adjustment.
He will. He'll be good. Missed layup, staying in the Big Easy. The Pelicans' athleticism was on full display last night. I mean, this is without Zion. Zach, that's pretty fun, right?
Brandon Ingram's arms
Stretch
are ridiculous.
Armstrong, man.
Ridiculous,
Oh,
right?
my gosh.
Yes, with Zion, they're going to be fun. Give me Zion. I want Zion.
You know that they want to be careful.
I know.
But yes.
I love the tempo that this team plays with.
Yeah, it's an Alvin Gentry team, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Make heat checks. Zach Lowe making me very nervous. Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Bravo.
How did I do?
Bravo.
You cannot get into a Slavic name with
Yeah,
Zach Lowe
game.
on set. Career high, 31 points, win over the Suns.
You got game.
He was cooking.
Yeah.
He was cooking. They're defending. They're like top 10 defense since Fox went down in this they've won 6 or 7. Weirdest season in the league, the Kings.
They've slowed down their pace a lot, right? Which is not how
What are you
Luke
saying
Walton
about-
usually likes
What are
to
you saying
play.
about Fox then? Huh?
No, it's just weird that they started off so bad, and they're going to need De'Aaron Fox, obviously. Shout out to Richaun Holmes also playing awesome at center for them.
And Bogdan Bogdanovic.
That's a big win for them because Phoenix is playing well, man.
Bogdan is going to make a lot of money.
Best week.
A lot
Yes.
of money this
No.
summer.
Missed bedtimes, Thunder Lakers, another game. Another nap by this sleepy Lakers fan. This is the same guy.
Is this a bit?
Listen.
Last
Is
week,
he trying to get on TV?
No.
maybe?
This is where he gets his best sleep. Wife kicked him out of the house.
Look at
He can't
he's
sleep
catching
at the house.
flies. Look at him.
He can't sleep at the house because the wife and kids.
We don't, that's
are
not,
just
that's,
driving him
you are just
crazy.
making that up. I have to
am
make it clear. You
creating this
cannot
story,
libel
but
someone
when I
on
see a guy at
TV.
the Lakers game with LeBron and AD front and
These
center,
are
and he's sleeping
expensive
on there.
you can't-
seats. How
what is
rich
he
do you
doing?
have to be
This is the
that you were in
only
the
time-
second
That's
row at a
embarrassing.
Laker game
And no one
and have
can-
paid for that, and for 2 weeks in a row you are sleeping during the game? I thought we just caught a second person sleeping at the Laker game.
We're talking
and
about
producer
some
Steve
very
is like,
expensive seats too.
right?
Hey.
That's a lot. Make craftiness. Darnell Rogers of the UMBC Retrievers, 5'2", 150 pounds.
my
But
God.
this man gets buckets. Look at him.
5'2".
Look at him.
Floater off the backboard.
Hold on.
He is
Floater.
averaging 14 a night, friends.
He's a lefty, too. That's cool.
And he's shorter than me, which is saying something.
Hey, LSU buckets.
He's
Look at
now
this.
he's my second
Look at
favorite
this.
college player now after was it Monmouth? The guy who talked trash? That guy's
The
still my favorite.
Monmouth guy was like, I don't care if we're losing by 100.
I like
I am
that.
dunking the basketball because I'm frustrated and I will take the technical. 5'2". Look at him.
Size doesn't matter.
Well,
Nope.
maybe a little.
Size doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this, you just look at it.
Let's move on. The Lakers beat the Thunder last night. We're going to do the rest of the show. Tracy needs a minute.
This guy.
One of the best clips that came out of the game, young Max, right? Mad Max.
Maddie.
He also may be 5'2". I don't know. But look at him. Seriously, he was supposed to get 10 points in 30
Maxey.
seconds.
Look at Maxey.
He got 30 in 30 seconds. He may have been the best shooter on the
kid.
floor last night. I believe he was 10. The Lakers are now 12-2. So do you think they are as good as this record indicates?
First of all, the Sixers might need to hire that kid as a shooting coach.
I'm not
Second
kidding.
of all,
The shooting coach ain't just a shooter. Just put him on the floor.
either one.
We just saw if you can be short and still make it. T-Max this size.
The crowd went crazy for that kid
Yes.
last night. I was not even paying attention. I heard this roar, and all of a sudden, are the Lakers as good as their record? Look, they're on a 70-win pace.
Yes.
They are not going to win 70 games. They are not going to get.
Man, Zach, you're a Laker hater.
Load management.
Load management and JaVale and Dwight are not going to play all season this well. They're getting 30
Why?
great.
Why wouldn't
Because
they?
they're playing over their heads.
No, they're not. They're splitting time.
I get it. I'm okay. We'll see. I just think I'm not saying they're going to fall off a cliff. I'm just saying they're
That's what
both
it sound
playing at
like,
elite
Zach Lowe.
levels right now, and I don't think that's going to last. But everyone should have seen this coming. The Lakers have 2 of the top 5 players in the league that complement each other and a decent supporting cast around them, and this is what happens. You win a lot of games.
We can't predict. I know. I'm like me last week. You can't say that everyone saw this coming.
No, I
There
said
were
they
holes
should
of
have.
that.
People should have seen this coming.
You think that 12-2 is indicative of the rest of the season?
You just said it. You got arguably arguably the best player on the planet in LeBron James, right? You have AD, who's a top 5 player in this league and probably the best big man in this league. They complement each other well. They do all the heavy work, the heavy lifting. All these other guys have to do is just do your job. What is their job? Well, you run the floor. You spot up. You wait for your pass. You knock down shots. And you play defense.
Play some defense.
That is all you have to do playing with these two guys.
Right.
And what is JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard doing? Providing energy, right? Offensive rebounds, defending, and rebounding. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have, Dwight, you don't have the pressure of having to carry a franchise anymore, having to score 20-plus points. You don't have that pressure no more. You can just rebound and play defense.
I would certainly say there were question marks going into this season. We wondered how well they would all play defense. Obviously, having Anthony Davis anchor your defense is a big deal, and LeBron has played a different kind and level of defense than he has played in the past. We didn't know what we were going to get out of Dwight Howard. There was no reason to expect what we have gotten. It has been such a great surprise. There were some other questions around the roster. I will also say that the Lakers have a softer first half of the season schedule-wise than second half, but as I said at the top of the show, you got to play the games on your schedule.
All you can do.
And if you don't win these, then you're really in trouble later in the season. I am super impressed. There were legit questions going in. They weren't not legit because they've done well. It just means that they've answered the questions in a super legit way. I love what I'm seeing. I have to wait and see if everyone escapes injury-free to say if they're going to continue doing this. But they've proven a lot of people, and they've answered a lot of these questions so far. Here's what the Jump recommends for today. Tim McMahon, really good piece on .com or the ESPN app about the relationship between Rick Carlisle, famously we'll say control freak, we'll say he likes to have control, and Luka Doncic. Learning to trust Luka's growth, also drawing parallels between Luka, Larry Bird, and Jason Kidd. Who are you reminded of by Luka Doncic? We'll talk about that next.
We begin a 6-week journey by revealing the running backs who have